Hey Libra, welcome to your story. I am a Libra, so I really love these um, readings a little bit more than everything else. It's always nice to read for your own sun sign. But anyway, so my name is Chris, and my style is I'll read two different stories, and sometimes, most of the time, they're correlated. Okay. Most of the time, they're correlated. Sometimes they're not. So this could be like your masculine and feminine energies. This could be you. This could be somebody you're dealing with. This could be you and your work life and your professional life. This could be two different ideas on the same topic, two different beliefs going on inside of you about the same situation or um, process. What is it? Hi, hi, cutie. My cat always. You can't see him. How about now? Can you see him? There it is. Yeah. No? Okay. Um, so let's see what the stories are. I already shuffled. There's 16 cards on the board. And at the end, I'll try to pull like a third perspective or a higher perspective or how to put these two storylines together if they fit together. We'll see. Alright, so the first two cards are the theme of story number one. We have authority figures and vows. So right away, this feels like it's almost like you promised or you like your life's mission or your purpose or your destiny or whatever is to be an example. Is to be an example of the thing, by who you are. Show by example or embody the energies that you believe in. That is most about you. Wait, I heard another message. Sometimes to embody your destiny, to embody your purpose, to really come into the mastery or the realization of this example that you promised that you would be, you have to do the opposite of the thing. So you have to experience the opposite or have made some mistakes that showed you that's not who you are. And by doing that, by realizing that's not who I am, then you automatically know who you are. And so that is how you can come fully into the energy, into the full manifestation of the mastery of being the example of what you believe in, what you think is right and just and fair. Yeah, you're embodying what you think is right and just and fair. Well, let's see how this goes. The next two cards are Seven of Forces, Balance Reversed, and The Light of the World. Okay. So, like I said, sometimes you have to fall off the wagon. Sometimes you have to do the thing that goes against your belief or against your integrity or against what you are meant to embody to understand the polarity of it, to understand how to embody or to become the example of it. And it seems like you have that experience already. You fell off track. You lost like clarity or power. And this is telling you to reconnect to that there is awareness and that you are aware of this. And within these things that you did, that was the polar opposite of what you're trying to embody, of what your belief system is, or what like you promised that to be an example of. It sounds like you're there, or you've experienced that, and now is the part where you should come into like a higher perspective or a higher awareness of that, what that was like, so that from there, or what that is like, or what the choices are, or what the thought process, or whatever the trauma, the wound is, or the actions that happened, come to a full awareness of what it was like to have to make those choices and to realize, wait, that goes against what I believe, that goes against what I want to embody. There's a lot of wisdom there. Okay, so yes, okay, so the red and the white rose and conjunction. This is awesome. So this card, the red and white rose, sorry, English is my fourth language, sometimes I stumble. Red and white, red serpent, white rose, and then the conjunction, which is black and white, and then some color. Right here we're focusing on the red, and the red is usually like passion, root chakra, security, that kind of thing. This over here says the two things together don't, like the red and the white, don't come together to form pink. They're both fully realized. Like it's okay to be both and to be together without becoming pink. Both things are true. And both things can live inside you, and you can find your balance. You can find the marriage, the alchemy, the like, you can become both. But so from experiencing the shadow part, the thing that you're trying to be an example of, there's fairness, there's justice about you. You've already experienced, maybe you've been unfair, or you've made a few decisions that like weren't completely just, if you really thought about it from a higher awareness, from a higher perspective. And now that you have that, you can become the example of it, because you fully have the experience. You have it from experience. You can change that experience with understanding into wisdom. That's what it is. So you can embody full both, and that's what mastery is. Oh wow, this is awesome. This is super cool. The next two cards are the Crow and the Eagle. That's so funny. This is the highest truth. So maybe some of these things that you did that was unfair and unjust, right? You kind of like lied to yourself a little bit about it. You made them because you used your logic perhaps, or you molded the truth a little bit. But part of you knows that's not the highest truth. That's not really what you believe in, what you think is fair, and the way that you should go about it. And now that you have made that choice and you've experienced that choice and you see what that feels like, there's a higher truth to it that you need to sort of look at. And this here is the highest destiny. This is like this is the card of if you embody the highest truth, if you can make your decisions from here now, because you've already made the decisions that were against the highest truth. But if you hadn't made those, you wouldn't be able to fully come into realization. And now you can. Now you have done that. You have the awareness. You have the lessons. It's a matter of going within yourself and really letting go of all the illusions, of all the like, I can mold the truth, or I can change. No. Without molding anything, look at what the highest truth of it truly is. There's no shame, there's no blame, there's no like guilt. It is what it is. You did what you want, and you needed to do that to understand it. And by doing this is when you embody this promise that you made. Your promise, your destiny, like your purpose is to embody, in the story, is to embody your highest understanding of fairness and justice. That is your destiny. This is the highest. This is like the realization, the accomplishment of that promise that you made in your incarnation. And first, you have to see what the higher truth is. What like don't kid yourself about like, if I look at it this way, then I'm justified. That's what it is. Don't try to justify. Look at it for what it is, from a third perspective, like without the justifications. Is that really who you are, what you really believe in, or what you want to exemplify? By doing that, you will fulfill this promise that you made, which was to become the highest truth, and the highest vibration of fairness and justice, like spiritual justice. Awesome. That's cool. I love that. And of course, us as Libras, that should resonate. That resonates a lot. Now let's go to story number 2, and let's see if it's related. All right, so we have the arts and war and battles. Damn. This feels like difficulty creating, like inner battles. Yeah, that feels like. It feels like, oh, okay. This feels like there's a belief here that, like, let's say you want to be an artist. There's a belief here that like the artist industry is hard and tough, and it's hard to get into and to get your stuff made and published or produced and that kind of thing. It's like It's like going to war, like trying to get this dream or this project made. It's like a there's always like it's like a huge fight. It's like a life or death thing. Like if I can't have this, that's it. Like what's the point? Type of thing. Let's keep that in mind. Let's move on. The next two cards. Ooh, okay. The Oracle of Delphi and Will, Wisdom, and Mind. Ooh, okay. Upside down, reversed. So, here we go. Oracle of Delphi and this card reverse. This, sorry. This is like insight. This is like you have the ability right now to receive information, to receive the insight, to receive that little piece of wisdom about this belief or this like hardship that you may have around the project creation of anything. And this is the reconnection. So it's saying there's information here. There's an insight about like your mind, your actions, and your spirit being aligned. Like right now they're out of alignment, and so maybe the insight is this reading right here is me saying you have this belief that breaking into the industry or creating something that really matters to you is hard, and it requires you to fight and have put all this effort, and it's this or nothing. It's like a life or death situation. That's how hard it feels to you. Like that's how much you feel like you need to sacrifice or think of it. And that's saying that is putting you out of balance, and that's what makes it hard. Is this belief is the only thing that's getting in the way of you either getting the insights you need or seeing things in a certain way and helping you break through to the thing that you want to create. Next two are Pluto and Raven's Head. Oh, that's cool. So we have a crow, an eagle, and a raven. This is a lot of mental energy, which, you know, Libra is an air sign. Air is a representation of thoughts and the mental realm. Cool. Okay, Pluto and Raven's Head. Let me see. Pluto. Trying to get a feel for this. Pluto. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. So this insight, this information, this belief, things are going to be amplified so that you can truly, like, it's hard to miss. Things are going to be feelings or thoughts or process or that belief or the hardship of getting this done. It's going to be amplified so that you can finally see what it is that you need to work on or what's stopping you or whatever. And this is like the initiation card. This is the card of like you can't go back anymore. Once you see these, everything gets amplified and you see like that you have this belief that everything is hard, or that like you've been working for so long, so hard, so many years on so many things and you still hadn't gone ahead. This belief is going to be has been or is going to be amplified or is amplified right now in your reality, so that you can't miss it and you can start actually doing the work, and there's no going back here. This is like you've taken the pill and it's in your system and there's no throwing it back up. That's it. It's in your system. You have to write it out. You have to do the work. There's no like, it's gonna be in your face, so obvious that you have no other choice but to do the work, to put the actions to work on dismantling this belief or this hardship that you have. Okay. And then the last two cards, this is good news, sort of. The Gatherer and the Holy Mountain. So this is saying that you already have everything you need. It's all around you, and whatever else you need that you don't have right now, it will be provided at the right time in the right moment. The problem is right now, the thing that's stopping you is like distractions. There's like there's an energy here of like the holy mountain, like it's hard, it's hardship, it's like you have to work your way all the way up, but from the top of the mountain you get to see everything. There are no problems here, there are no obstacles. You got to the top, and this is what it's like for you to do the work. This is what it feels like. Even doing the work is probably going to feel like a hard work, like you have to climb up a mountain. um but it's just saying the only thing that feels like hardship is right now there's a lot of distractions around you. So maybe you have a habit of um, laziness or distractions, or getting sidetracked or not focusing. It's almost like you get the insight and you start doing the work, and then you do something else, and then the work isn't done. But there's no other way for you to beat this, or to than for you to do the work. So the work could very well be quieting your mind, being more positive, putting more energy towards the project from a different vibration than the hardship vibration. So perhaps this belief is what has helped you get off the balance from fulfilling your destiny, your life purpose, or like just your promise this lifetime to exemplify the thing that your integrity, your highest integrity. Maybe when things get really hard, maybe you do a few things that, like, well, it's not unfair, but I really need to do this right now to get somewhere, and it's actually not getting you to the place that you want. You're actually compromising your integrity, and it's telling you, even through the hardships, believe that you will get through without having to compromise your integrity, and that's the thing that's going to beat um, this belief, that's going to get past the it's almost like mental process that I have to put in more work and I have to work harder at this. And it's probably feels like this so hard that then, rather than facing it, you distract yourself or you walk away from it, and then the work never gets done. But this is saying you have to. It's like the only way out is through. There he goes. The only way out is through. Really, all you need to do here is focus on your integrity. In every moment, every decision, every action you make, ask yourself, is this my highest integrity? Is this the example that I want to show to myself, to my kids, to my friends, to my inner self, to my parents, to, anything? Is this really the person I would want to be an example, or the actions that I would want to be an example of? Wow, Libra. I mean, this resonates a lot as just as a Libra reading itself for the Libra energy. This is awesome. I love this. If you want more details about any of this, let me know. Send me an email. We can book a private reading at shamadelicchris@gmail.com. And if not, it's all good. I hope this helped. This gave you enough information for you to work on certain things or to see things more clearly. And I'll see you next time, Libra. Thank you.